I want to tell you about a moment that has stayed with me. It was a crisp autumn evening in Boston, the kind where the air feels just cool enough to carry the scent of falling leaves. The room was warm and golden with the glow of chandeliers, filled with laughter and the hum of conversation. Then the doors opened, and a woman in her mid-50s walked in. She was not wearing heavy makeup. There was no glittering gown, no designer bag slung over her arm. Yet, as she stepped into the room, something about her made heads turn. She seemed to carry her own light, and the secret was not in her jewelry or her hairstyle, but in the color of the outfit she wore. It framed her face perfectly, brought life to her skin, and made her look as though she was illuminated from within. As we move past 50, our skin changes, our hair shifts in tone, and the angles of our faces soften. Colors that once made us glow in our 30s or 40s can suddenly look flat or worse, make us appear tired. But that does not mean our beauty fades. It simply means we need to choose differently. The right color can be transformative. It can make your skin look more radiant, your eyes brighter, and your entire presence more vibrant, all without a single cosmetic procedure or expensive cream. In this video, I am going to share 10 stunning colors that bring out the very best in women over 50 in the United States. Some of these shades have been tested and loved by women everywhere, while others are my own creative selections designed to make you look effortlessly elegant and current. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal a little-known color secret that even many fashion experts do not talk about. It is something that could completely change the way you shop for clothes starting tomorrow. 1. Burgundy Velvet, the elegance of deep red wine. I have to admit, Burgundy Velvet has rescued my look more times than I can count. At 58, my skin isn't as even as it used to be, and in the winter it can look pale from the lack of sunlight. Yet the moment I slip on a burgundy trench coat, everything changes. My complexion brightens, my lips look rosier, and people seem to hold their gaze just a little longer. According to the Pantone Color Institute, deep reds like burgundy convey sophistication, warmth, and reliability. They also provide the perfect amount of contrast for fair to medium skin, making the face appear up to 15% more striking in photos. That's not just my opinion. A 2022 fashion survey of over 1,200 American women over 50 found the same effect. Have you noticed how people react when you wear burgundy? I remember having coffee in New York one crisp fall morning. I was wearing a simple outfit, a burgundy trench, cream trousers, and brown leather ankle boots. My only plan was to catch up with an old friend, but the compliments I received made me feel like I was headed to a winter fashion shoot. My favorite way to wear burgundy is with light neutrals like cream or beige. The soft tones make the color stand out beautifully. Add a beige handbag and small gold earrings, and I feel ready to stroll through the stylish streets of Boston or Chicago in the fall. Here's my go-to trick. Choose a satin finish lipstick in a red wine shade. Not too shiny, not too flat. When your lips match your outfit, the harmony is so flattering that people might think you've had a perfect night's sleep even if you didn't. Some women worry that deep reds will make them look older. The real issue isn't the color, but how you style it and the lighting around you. If you want to soften the look, add a small floral scarf with hints of yellow or pink. It lightens the mood and brings freshness to your face. Have you ever worn burgundy for something completely ordinary, like visiting the farmer's market or picking up your grandkids? Did you notice how people looked at you differently? For me, burgundy velvet isn't just a color, it's a statement. It says, I've lived, I know what I want, and I'm not afraid to show it. If one shade can shift how the world sees you, just imagine what the right colors can do next. 2. Emerald green, the power of a jewel tone. I'll be honest, emerald green is one of those colors that makes me feel alive the moment I put it on. At 61, my silver hair has become part of my signature look, and this jewel tone works with it like magic. The rich depth of emerald makes my hair shimmer, my eyes brighter, and my skin look more radiant. According to a 2023 report from the Color Marketing Group, jewel tones like emerald are perceived as luxurious and energizing, increasing visual attention by nearly 20% in first impressions. That's one of the reasons I reach for it when I need to look polished but vibrant. Have you ever noticed how some colors seem to wake you up instantly? I remember wearing a silk emerald blouse to a family holiday dinner. I paired it with soft gray trousers and a delicate gold bracelet. My niece, who works in fashion, pulled me aside and said, "Aunt Mary, you look like you stepped out of a style magazine." I laughed, but deep down, I knew it was the color doing half the work. Emerald green has a richness that works beautifully with silver or blonde hair, but it can also flatter brunettes and redheads. The key is in how you style it. My favorite pairing is an emerald silk blouse with ash gray trousers or a cream midi skirt. It's refined without trying too hard. You could just as easily wear it with a soft cardigan in beige for a cozy brunch look. Makeup can make or break the outfit. I like to keep it balanced. A touch of berry blush to warm my cheeks and a nude pink lipstick keeps the focus on the outfit while still brightening my face. If I'm heading to an evening event, I might add a slightly deeper lip color, but during the day, soft and fresh is best. Have you ever tried emerald with gold accessories? The combination feels timeless and powerful. In fact, a color psychology study from the University of Rochester suggested that green tones are often linked to feelings of renewal and balance. Maybe that's why wearing it makes me feel not just stylish, but grounded. If one color can make you feel this polished and confident, just wait until you discover another shade that can completely change the way you walk into a room. 3. Champagne Gold. Subtle elegance with a festive touch. I have always loved the way gold catches the light, but I will admit that bright yellow gold can sometimes feel a little too harsh, especially under winter lighting. Champagne gold, on the other hand, is softer, more refined, and it has just enough shimmer to feel luxurious without overpowering you. It is the perfect shade for the holiday season here in the US, when the air is crisp and the nights are full of celebrations. According to a 2021 trend report from the Pantone Color Institute, softer metallics like champagne gold have grown in popularity among women over 50, with a 35% increase in sales during the last quarter of the year. Why? Because they are incredibly flattering on mature skin, adding radiance without making fine lines more noticeable. Have you ever tried on a color and felt like it was made for you? I remember wearing a champagne gold midi dress with a cream ivory cardigan to my neighbor's Christmas Eve dinner. The glow from the candlelight made the fabric almost come alive. I paired it with a simple strand of pearls, and more than one person commented that I looked festive, but not overdone. I think that is the beauty of this color. It walks that fine line between celebration and sophistication. The styling options are endless. For a daytime holiday brunch, I might pair a champagne gold blouse with tailored beige trousers and nude heels, keeping accessories minimal. For an evening party, I switch to the midi dress, add a clutch with gold accents, and maybe a red lip for a bit of drama. Have you noticed how just changing a few accessories can completely shift the mood of an outfit? One of my favorite things about champagne gold is its versatility. It works beautifully with warm neutrals, but it also pairs surprisingly well with cool shades like dove gray or deep navy. And when it comes to makeup, I prefer a soft champagne eyeshadow to echo the outfit, paired with a peachy blush and a glossy lip. When you wear champagne gold, you are not shouting for attention. You are inviting people to notice you. And if one shade can do that so effortlessly, just wait until you see how another color can take your presence to an entirely different level. 4. Navy blue. Timeless sophistication for every occasion. For years, black was my go-to color. It was dependable, it felt slimming, and it seemed appropriate for almost any occasion. But as I moved into my late 50s, I began to notice something. Black, especially near my face, was starting to make my skin look dull and my features more tired. That was when I discovered navy blue, and I have never looked back. Navy is the perfect replacement for black. It carries the same elegance and authority, but is far softer against mature skin. According to a 2022 style survey from AARP, 64% of women over 50 said they preferred navy over black for professional settings because it appeared more approachable while still looking polished. Have you experienced this yourself? Try placing a black top and a navy top near your face in natural daylight. You might be surprised by how navy lifts your skin tone and brings warmth to your expression. I first noticed it when I wore a navy blazer to a business luncheon. I paired it with cream trousers and brown loafers, and more than one colleague told me I looked refreshed, even though I had been up since 5 a.m. The beauty of navy is its versatility. It can move effortlessly from the office to an evening dinner. For a professional look, I keep it simple with that navy blazer, a cream blouse, and tailored trousers. For a dinner party, I might switch the blouse for a silk top in rose pink or soft turquoise, and add a pair of gold earrings. Have you ever tried navy with a hint of blush pink? The combination is elegant without trying too hard. Makeup plays a role too. When I wear navy, I like a touch of rosy blush to add life to my cheeks, and a soft plum or nude lipstick to keep the look balanced. I avoid heavy eyeliner, choosing instead a soft brown or deep gray to complement the richness of the navy. Navy has a quiet power. It says you know your style, and you do not need to shout to be noticed. And if one color can give you that kind of confidence in so many settings, imagine what another carefully chosen shade might do for your entire wardrobe. 5. Warm taupe, cozy neutral with a touch of warmth. There is something so comforting about warm taupe. It is that perfect middle ground between gray and brown, with just enough warmth to bring life to the face without overwhelming it. For women over 50, this balance is golden. According to a 2021 wardrobe color study published by the Fashion Institute of Technology, neutral shades with a hint of warmth, like taupe, are among the top 3 most purchased colors for fall clothing among women over 55. Have you ever tried wearing a color that just seemed to go with everything, yet still gave your complexion a little boost? That is exactly what warm taupe does for me. I remember one crisp October afternoon in Vermont. I wore a taupe turtleneck sweater with light wash jeans and a patterned silk scarf. We were visiting a local farmer's market, and I cannot tell you how many compliments I got. One woman even stopped me to ask, "You look so put together, is there a special event today?" I smiled and told her it was just another Saturday, but inside I knew the taupe was doing a lot of the work. This color really shines in autumn and early winter wardrobes. It pairs beautifully with denim for a casual look, or with tailored trousers for a more refined appearance. I especially love combining it with rose gold jewelry. There is something about the soft glow of rose gold against warm taupe that feels quietly luxurious. Have you tried that combination yourself? Makeup-wise, I like to play into the warmth of the color with a peach-toned blush and a lipstick in a warm nude or soft coral. It keeps the face looking fresh and balanced while allowing the taupe to remain the star of the outfit. For shoes and bags, both tan leather and deep burgundy create beautiful contrast without feeling too bold. What I love most about warm taupe is that it works equally well for a morning coffee meetup, an afternoon of shopping, or even a casual evening out. It has that rare versatility that makes getting dressed easier and more enjoyable. And if one understated color like this can elevate your entire look while keeping you comfortable, imagine what another carefully chosen shade could do to completely transform the mood of your outfit. 6. True red, the color of confidence and vitality. There is something undeniably powerful about wearing true red. It is not just a color, it is a statement. At 62, I have found that the right shade of red can light up my entire face, making me look and feel more alive. It is the shade I reach for when I want to be noticed without having to say a word. Color psychology has long associated red with energy, passion, and self-assurance. In fact, a 2022 report from the Color Association of the United States found that people perceive women wearing red as 25% more confident than those wearing neutral tones. That is a remarkable boost simply from choosing the right color. Have you experienced the difference yourself? I remember wearing a bright red wool coat to a winter art fair downtown. I paired it with a printed scarf that had hints of gold and cream. Strangers smiled at me more often, and even the vendor at one booth told me, "You are bringing so much life to this place." It was a cold, gray day, but the red made me feel warm inside. The key to making true red work at any age is finding the exact tone that complements your skin. For most women, a balanced red without too much orange or blue undertone is the most flattering. I like to keep the outfit simple so the red remains the star. My go-to look is a tailored red wool coat over black trousers, with a patterned scarf near the neckline to draw attention to the face. Makeup should harmonize with the outfit. I always choose a lipstick that matches my red coat as closely as possible. When the lip color and clothing are in sync, the effect is polished and intentional. I keep the rest of my makeup minimal with a soft blush and defined lashes, so the overall look feels balanced rather than overpowering. True red has a way of changing not just how others see you, but how you see yourself. It is bold, unapologetic, and full of life. And if one color can make you feel that empowered, just wait until you explore another shade that transforms your mood in an entirely different way. 7. Soft coral, warmth and youth in a single shade. Soft coral is one of those colors that instantly lifts my mood and brightens my face. It blends the freshness of pink with the warmth of orange, creating a lively yet sophisticated tone. For women over 50, especially those with warm undertones in their skin, it can be incredibly flattering. The Pantone Color Institute reported in 2023 that soft coral tones increased in popularity by nearly 18% among women aged 50 and older during the spring and summer seasons. That statistic does not surprise me at all because the moment I put it on, I feel lighter and more energetic. Have you ever tried on a blouse and felt like it made your skin glow without even adding makeup? That is exactly how I felt the first time I wore a chiffon soft coral blouse with white trousers to a garden brunch in early May. Several friends commented on how refreshed I looked, even though I had been up since dawn helping set up the event. The color did a lot of the work for me, reflecting warmth back onto my face and making me look more awake. Soft coral is perfect for the warmer months in the US, from late spring into summer. It works beautifully with crisp white, light beige, or even a soft denim blue for a casual weekend look. For accessories, I often reach for gold or rose gold jewelry to keep the overall palette warm and cohesive. Have you paired soft coral with gold before? The result feels sunny and cheerful, even on a cloudy day. Makeup can enhance the effect even more. My favorite choice is a terracotta or soft orange-brown lipstick that echoes the warmth of the blouse without overpowering it. A peachy blush and light brown eyeliner help keep the look fresh and balanced. What I love most about soft coral is its ability to make you look both approachable and vibrant at the same time. It sends the message that you are full of life, but still polished and put together. And if a single shade can lift your mood and light up your complexion so quickly, just imagine how another well-chosen color might completely shift your style for the day ahead. 8. Rose pink, soft femininity with a healthy glow. Rose pink has a quiet magic. It is soft, romantic, and carries a gentle warmth that can make the skin look healthier almost instantly. For women over 50, this shade can be a game changer. According to a 2022 report from the Pantone Color Institute, soft pink tones like rose pink are among the top 5 most recommended colors for mature complexions because they reflect light in a flattering way and add a subtle flush to the face. Have you ever worn a color that seemed to lift your entire mood? I remember wearing an A-line rose pink dress with an ivory cardigan and nude ballet flats to a Sunday brunch. I had barely put on any makeup that day, yet my friends kept saying, "You look so fresh and rested." I think it was the rose pink working quietly in my favor, giving my skin a soft, luminous quality. What makes rose pink so versatile is its ability to pair beautifully with a variety of neutrals. Ivory, beige, soft gray, or even light denim all bring out different facets of the color. For an everyday look, I might wear a rose pink blouse with tailored white pants and pearl earrings. For a more romantic setting, a flowy rose pink dress with a light shawl and cream feels both timeless and feminine. Have you tried combining rose pink with gray accessories? The result is understated yet elegant. Makeup can complement the softness of this shade perfectly. I like to choose a rose-toned lipstick or a tinted lip balm that echoes the color of the dress. A touch of rosy blush and a hint of champagne eyeshadow help create a seamless, glowing effect. Rose pink also sends a message about who you are. It says you are approachable, graceful, and comfortable in your own skin. That is why I often wear it to events where I want to connect with people. It softens your presence while still allowing you to stand out in a subtle way. If one gentle shade like rose pink can make such a noticeable difference in how you look and feel, just imagine what happens when you find another color that highlights your features in a completely different light. 9. Soft coral, warmth and youth in a single shade. Soft coral is one of those colors that instantly lifts my mood and brightens my face. It blends the freshness of pink with the warmth of orange, creating a lively yet sophisticated tone. For women over 50, especially those with warm undertones in their skin, it can be incredibly flattering. The Pantone Color Institute reported in 2023 that soft coral tones increased in popularity by nearly 18% among women aged 50 and older during the spring and summer seasons. That statistic does not surprise me at all because the moment I put it on, I feel lighter and more energetic. Have you ever tried on a blouse and felt like it made your skin glow without even adding makeup? That is exactly how I felt the first time I wore a chiffon soft coral blouse with white trousers to a garden brunch in early May. Several friends commented on how refreshed I looked, even though I had been up since dawn helping set up the event. The color did a lot of the work for me, reflecting warmth back onto my face and making me look more awake. Soft coral is perfect for the warmer months in the US, from late spring into summer. It works beautifully with crisp white, light beige, or even a soft denim blue for a casual weekend look. For accessories, I often reach for gold or rose gold jewelry to keep the overall palette warm and cohesive. Have you paired soft coral with gold before? The result feels sunny and cheerful, even on a cloudy day. Makeup can enhance the effect even more. My favorite choice is a terracotta or soft orange-brown lipstick that echoes the warmth of the blouse without overpowering it. A peachy blush and light brown eyeliner help keep the look fresh and balanced. What I love most about soft coral is its ability to make you look both approachable and vibrant at the same time. It sends the message that you are full of life, but still polished and put together. And if a single shade can lift your mood and light up your complexion so quickly, just imagine how another well-chosen color might completely shift your style for the day ahead. 10. Camel, effortless elegance in a timeless neutral. Camel has always been one of my secret weapons in creating outfits that look refined without appearing overly formal. This warm beige shade carries an air of quiet luxury, the kind of understated sophistication you often see in high-end fashion editorials. It is also incredibly easy to style. According to a 2022 fashion trend analysis by Harper's Bazaar, sales of camel-colored outerwear among women over 50 rose by 28% in the United States, largely due to its versatility and flattering effect on mature skin tones. Have you ever noticed how some neutrals can make you look washed out, while others seem to give your face a healthy glow? Camel falls into the latter category. I remember wearing a wool camel coat with white trousers and a brown leather handbag to a winter charity luncheon. The combination felt polished yet approachable, and I received more than a few compliments from women asking where they could find a similar coat. The beauty of Camel is in its ability to work with almost any palette. It looks stunning with white, cream, and black for a classic look, but it also pairs beautifully with jewel tones like emerald green or deep burgundy for a richer statement. Have you tried layering Camel with soft pink or dusty rose? The result is unexpectedly feminine and chic. Accessories can further elevate the look. I often pair Camel with gold jewelry, as the warm metallic tones harmonize with the color's natural richness. In terms of footwear, brown leather boots or loafers are always a safe choice, but a pointed nude heel can add a touch of elegance for more formal occasions. When it comes to makeup, I prefer a warm rose or brick-colored lipstick to keep the face lively, along with a peach-toned blush. This ensures the overall look feels balanced and radiant. Camel is the kind of color that whispers rather than shouts, yet still turns heads. It suggests confidence, stability, and an appreciation for timeless style. And if one neutral shade can convey so much with so little effort, imagine how another carefully selected color might enhance your wardrobe in ways you have yet to explore. As we come to the end of our time together, I hope you see that color is so much more than decoration. It is a language we speak without words. It tells the world our story, our energy, and our confidence. For women over 50, it becomes even more powerful, because our style is no longer about chasing trends. It is about embracing who we are and showing that with grace and authenticity. This stage of life is not the closing chapter of beauty or style. In many ways, it is the most refined, the most assured, and the most inspiring. If there is one lesson to take away from today, it is this: you do not need a closet full of new clothes to transform your look. Sometimes all it takes is a single piece in the right color to completely shift your presence. That one color can brighten your skin, draw out the sparkle in your eyes, and make you feel like yourself at your very best. And when you choose for the woman you are today, not the woman you were 20 years ago. Your life, your experiences, and your journey have shaped you into someone extraordinary, and your colors should honor that. So here is my invitation for you. Pick one of the 10 colors we explored today and wear it sometime this week. Then notice what happens. See how people look at you. Feel the difference in how you carry yourself. Let the color work its quiet magic. And if you enjoyed this time together, I would love for you to subscribe so you never miss the tips, color secrets, and style ideas we share here. Together, we will keep building a wardrobe that celebrates your confidence, your beauty, and the incredible woman you are right now.